Hello there, everybody. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a chakra info and meditation video. I've been working on writing the throat chakra, the solar plexus, and the heart chakra. So those are the last three that of this series that we're gonna do, and then I'm just going to go right into meditation videos. So I wanted to get some information out for you guys first. Before I get into that though, I do first of all want to thank you for being here and thank you for all of your support. I want to remind you all about our violet flame dish, and if you want, you can send me an email or message me. I actually think in the last video I said this was amber, but it's amethyst. The amethyst pyramid with the Reiki symbols on them. I have that in here with the dish, and so I'll meditate on it. I'll write either your name or your intention and put it in the dish. And I work with Saint Germain on this. And if there's any other, at that moment, any other guides that I feel guided to meditate, any other archangels, I'll call them in and then send Reiki energy and healing vibes so we can transmute whatever it is you would like to transmute into loving energy. All right. Also, I want to share with you two new crystals that I've got that we can add to our meditations. This one is Bloodstone. Whoops. I'll flip that over. It's really beautiful, the coloring. These were in bath bombs that I had gotten from Within Spirit, and that's in Flemington in New Jersey. This one is Green Aventurine. So, yeah, they're really beautiful, and I'm going to be using them during the heart chakra video. So, but this one is going to be just about the throat. I'm just kind of like giving a little update of where I've been, because I think it's been a few days. I just haven't been guided to post. I've just been guided to write. So sometimes that happens. And if it throws off the algorithm, whatever. doesn't bother me. Alright, I've got a new tapestry up. I hope you guys are enjoying that. And it's got all the chakras lined up here. And this is going to be my new space for my readings and Reiki sessions. So I hope you enjoy it. I want to share with you the books that I'm getting this information from for this meditation on the throat chakra. This first one is Chakras and Self-Care. Activate the Healing Power of Chakra with Everyday Rituals by Ambi Kavanaugh. And then the Essential Chakra Meditation by April Fender. Awaken your healing power with meditation and visualizations. So this is the one I'm going to be reading out of. Okay, so for the throat chakra, and this is the chakra crystal that I use for that, for the throat chakra. The throat chakra, the fifth chakra, is located at the center of your neck. The Sanskrit name for the throat chakra is Vishuddha, which loosely translates to purity. It's the center of your body's highest expression and voice. It governs your endocrine system, thyroid, parathyroid, communication, which your mouth, vocals, esophagus, and trachea, as well as balance. An out of balance throat chakra can affect your entire chakra system, which is why it's so important to always express your truth. The throat chakra is directly linked to our integrity and morals, as this energy point also governs the ears. It allows us to hear the inner voice of our intuition. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry about that. I had sacral chakra music playing in the background from the last time, so I just wanted to put on throat chakra healing music for this time. Excuse me. Alright, so an out of balance throat chakra can affect your entire chakra system. Oh, I read that already. Okay, here we are. An unbalanced throat chakra can result in a plethora of physical, emotional, and spiritual issues, depending on whether the chakra is over or underperforming. If it is overactive, you may find yourself being overly critical or judgmental of others, and may express this through gossiping. You may talk nonstop and be extremely loud or shrill. You may even shout. You may be domineering, leading you to talk over people and dominate conversations. At the same time, the nonstop chowder. Maybe you're eating chowder right now. That's funny. The nonstop chatter and loudness prevents you from hearing your inner voice, and so you live out of sync with your truth. To compensate, you may find yourself overanalyzing and intellectualizing everything to avoid the vulnerability of facing your emotions and understanding your true feelings. With an underactive throat chakra, you are likely to suppress your feelings and be fearful of speaking your truth. You may be shy and stumble over your words, or even stutter. You swallow your words more often than not at the cost of being authentic and compromising your integrity. This may manifest as introversion, shyness, insecurity, and speaking too softly or timidly. You may also struggle with owning your creativity and feel an artistic block, suppressing your ideas and insights. Signs of an imbalanced throat chakra can be felt physically and emotionally, and can include the following symptoms: speech impediments, including stutter and lisps, sore throat or laryngitis, jaw or mouth pain, throat infections, sores in the mouth, hormonal imbalances, hearing issues, ear infections, neck pain, and thyroid disorders. I'm going to give you some ways that you can open up your throat chakra. First, here are some stones and crystals that can help activate and balance this energy center. Aquamarine has extremely calming energies and facilitates the kind of soothing energy we receive when we spend time in or near the ocean. Also, speaking of ocean, I do have a beach meditation, actually two, on my YouTube page, so you might want to check those out if that does bring you some calm, soothing energy. Yeah, well, you're welcome to check that out. Also, one of the most powerful stones, this aquamarine, for opening the throat chakra and bringing it into alignment. Another stone for the throat chakra is turquoise, which is noted for protective qualities. It is a healing stone that promotes spiritual connection and paves the path for the soul to express itself once more. Blue lace agate is another powerful healer and balancer of the throat chakra. It alleviates some of the physical symptoms associated with the stagnant fifth chakra due to stifling our thoughts and feelings. Blue lace agate also facilitates the expression of spiritual and personal truths. Lapis lazuli is favored in ancient Egypt as a royal stone said to contain the soul of the gods. Oh, I forgot about that. And that's cool. That's this one. It's like a blue with like some white or gray specks in it. Lapis lazuli emphasizes the power of the spoken word and brings harmony between our mind, emotions, body, and spirit. It is an exceptionally high vibrational stone which stimulates our higher mind and promotes creativity. Some throat chakra essential oils. Eucalyptus. Excuse me, I gotta get some water for my throat chakra. Okay, eucalyptus is refreshing and stimulating to the mind. It supports a clear airway and energetically promotes a clear mind and communication. It can also be used to alleviate physical symptoms of imbalance, such as a stuffy nose or a sore throat. You can also put it like on your temples and on the back of your neck, and or peppermint is good for headaches also. With the eucalyptus, is peppermint? Oh yeah, that's another one for this. I'll talk about that in a second. Excuse me. Clove has antimicrobial and pain-relieving qualities and is often used to treat respiratory conditions. Clove oil is used for opening the throat chakra and dealing with physical imbalance symptoms. Gargling with a few drops of clove in warm water, clove oil that is, in warm water a couple times a day is a good ritual for this fifth chakra. Tea tree oil. Oh, that was actually so these two crystals that I introduced at the beginning, these were in a bath bombs that I got at Within Spirit. Did I say that already? In Flemington. And the one I took today was this one with the bloodstone in it, and that has tea tree oil in it. And yeah, so this was for ego rebirth. Bloodstone is used to cleanse and realign the lower chakras with the heart. It invigorates the body, boosting energy levels and increasing endurance in physical activity. It works directly with the new creation, growth in every aspect of life, and infusion of fresh new energy. Its energy carries the purity of blood and speaks of life and birth, vitality and strength, passion and courage. It has a deep connection with the earth and upholds a nurturing environment that is supportive of moving forward and creating something new. And this bath bomb had tea tree and cedar wood in it. Nice. I can't wait to work with this crystal. It's so beautiful. So like I just had it up on next to when I was taking the bath. I forgot about it actually, so after the bath bomb dissolved, it was chilling in the bath with me. Alright, so back to the tea tree. It's a cleansing oil used for all kinds of medical purposes, such as treating colds, wounds, infections, sore throats, and skin conditions, such as pimples. It is also good to create a do-it-yourself spray to cleanse yourself and your sacred space. The peppermint. Here we go. This provides an uplifting and cooling sensation, can help clear your head and your sinuses, and can provide an energetic shift before a creative brainstorming session or important interaction. And like I was saying before, I like to put it on my temples or on the back of my neck. And even sometimes I'll put it under my nose if I have a headache, if it's really bad. Alright, some other ways that you can activate and balance your throat chakra. Blue. You see my, oh no, you can't see my blue pillow here. Here we go. This is my yoga pillow with a peacock there. And then we've got blue. Incorporate blue into your wardrobe, into, oh, interesting. But wherever you feel like you need to work on communication, also incorporating it into your diet, blue, black, and purples, the foods, like blackberries, blueberries, plums, pears, green apples, green tea, grapes, grape juice, seaweed, figs, eggplants, cherries, purple cabbage, purple carrots too, and more. Singing, even better to express through writing your own music, but singing is a great way to open up that throat chakra. I love going out in the car and just listening to music and singing at the top of my lungs. Or if I get like a song, like I'll record the song on my phone when I'm writing my own songs. Yeah, any which way, and singing in the shower, and they have those shower bombs now. I like putting those in, and so you can choose one that is specifically for the throat chakra and sing in the shower. Just have fun with it. Alright, another way is automatic writing and journaling. So automatic writing is when you just are like, whichever deity you resonate with, call upon God, your angels, ancestors, the Most High, all those with your highest intentions, to please bring to you what it is that you need to know. If there's something specific that you would like to write about, you can do that as well. And just say, hey, I'm going through this situation. Please help me to determine what would be the best outcome, and just see what comes to you, and just write. Just keep writing. Or sometimes, like, I'll do that, and on my paper I'll write, is this a good idea? Yes or no? And then I'm drawn to like circle one of them, either the yes or the no. You can also use your pendulum. So I've been reading up about the pendulums, and I've read that the wooden pendulums are actually better. So, but I don't know, because I have some crystal. I have a rose quartz one, and then, oh wait, maybe it's just that one. Why do I feel like oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, but you could use those for yes or no too. Anyway, back to this. Speak your truth. Learn to say no and set boundaries. Oh boy, that was a tough one for me. Like, so my throat chakra was closed when I was first in kindergarten. Well, I don't know, first in kindergarten. It was actually closed before that. Started closing before that. But anyway, there were quite a few things that happened to me in kindergarten and first grade that started really closing my throat and suppressing it, and I've been suppressing it all these years, and like 4 years ago, finally, oof, like it just has been opening up, and I've been able to say no and set boundaries. Before I've said no, but people don't listen, and they just keep doing it, or went through with it anyway, and because their stupid fucking ego. Sorry, man, but like I just can't stand people who are very much in their ego. It hurts. It hurts. And I'm still healing from that. So whatever. I spoke my truth. Anyway, let's go on. Yoga. I'm gonna clear that energy actually. Sorry about that, guys. One of these days I'll share my Reiki experience that I had with a gentleman through, it was online, not online, it was on the phone. And after well, you know what, I'll just tell you now? Should I tell him now? Yeah, alright. So I was having a Reiki session over the phone with this gentleman that I had met at metaphysics shop up in Rhode Island, and I was on the phone with him. He did the introduction, said our prayers and everything. It was like, okay, put on your meditation music, and I'll call you when we're all done. And so I was like, all right. Like, not even 2 minutes in, I start feeling this sexual energy, and interestingly enough, I was guided to put on root chakra meditation music. So then all of a sudden, though, my body starts lifting up off the bed, and in my mind's eye, my eyes are closed because I'm meditating, right? So in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the devil raising up out of my chest, out of my body, and just hovering over me. And he's got like his arm around me, like he's embracing me and lifting me up off the bed. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you are not welcome here. You are not welcome in my body anymore. You are not welcome in my home. And so I banished him from my home and from my body, my vessel, my human vessel. He's not allowed in me anymore. So when this gentleman that was doing the Reiki session with me called me back, and I told him about it, and he was like, whoa, he's like, so did that scare you? No, it didn't scare me. Why would I be scared? I didn't feel threatened at all. Like, it was in my mind's eye. I knew I was safe, and I banished him. I told him he wasn't welcome there anymore in my home and in my body. So he left. Thank God. Ooh. Sorry, I needed to clear that energy out. But yeah, so I actually told my therapist up in Rhode Island about that and about what happened, and I actually ended up not going back to that guy for Reiki again. because I got scared, you know, like, I guess from the energy, because I was like, oh, why did it come from him, you know, and with his session, I don't know, it just freaked me out, I guess. So, but since then, I have found other great people with Reiki. I don't think it had anything to do with him. Like, it's possible maybe he had an entity attachment, like the you know, with the devil, passed it somehow through the phone. I'm not really quite sure. That's something I'm still like learning about and diving into, and meeting like-minded people so that we can talk about that, because I don't have anybody really here to talk about that kind of stuff with. So yeah, if you've ever been through anything like that, if you are comfortable sharing, feel free to please comment below, and then, or email me, because I'll put the information in the box, my email in the description box below. All right, so yeah, so clearly I knew I had to do, because of all the trauma, I've been through a lot of sexual trauma from a very young age. And like my very first out-of-body experience was when I was like 2, and I saw like what was happening to me. So it's hard. But I know now, like, I'm here to transmute that. Like, so let's say if you've been through something like that, right? Like, you want to email it to me, you want to transmute that, you want to let it go. If you're holding on to something like that or a situation like that, let me know, and I'll write it down on the purple paper so it can get transmuted, that energy, and you don't have to hold on to it anymore. You need to release it and let it go. And if you want a Reiki session, we can use the golden, I like to use the golden net. My Reiki master had shown me that one, and where you use the golden net, and I'll walk you through it, and we'll help you to clear out that energy so you release that and you're not holding on to that energy in your body, because that's what's going to cause a lot of disease in your body. Like, that could be from something as like erectile dysfunction, or I'm hearing a yeast infection, or a UTI. So, you know, stuff like that. Like, you might not think like, oh, it's whatever, but yeah, so that's something that can be transmuted and let go of. All right, so, but back, why am I talking about this with the throat chakra? Interesting. So, okay, so we must need to make a connection between that and the throat chakra and the root chakra. There's something going on between your throat chakra, between the throat chakra and the root chakra needs to come into balance. All right, so can you tell us about the throat chakra and the root chakra? Restoration, yeah. It needs to come into balance. Somebody needs to speak their truth. Something about a legacy. Maybe? I don't know. And look how it's coming out of his mouth and coming down. Oh, and I thought I saw like a snake, like a cobra in here. But anyway. Yeah, and oh, what's this bird? Do you know what bird that is? That's not an oracle, is it? But maybe you're an oracle. You're a shining star. It's time. What is it time for? Your vision. It's time for your vision to come to fruition. Oh, and look, you're gonna have a loyal companion with you. A little white dog. Something to do with death, though. What's this death about? Oh, shit. Okay. The key. Something about a key? Oh, legacy came out, right? All right, the key, your vision. You're getting the key. Oh, okay, thank you. All right. You're going to be celebrating because you're going to get the key to your legacy. Your vision is going to come into fruition and balance is going to be restored. Yeah, I'm hearing, now you've got the golden ticket. You've got the golden ticket. Yeah, you've got you're the joy and light. The unicorn. You're the unicorn. I love that this card actually came out earlier. The crystal technology, silicone, or however you pronounce it, but there's the baby in there. So this could be like, okay, not gonna lie, I've been feeling like there's this spirit baby that's wanting to be birthed, okay, that's wanting to be born. And we've got this, like, the death and then the puppy, the rebirth. Kind of, but like your vision is going to come to light because you're approaching it with your heart and soul. All right. Okay, so I'm guided to leave this here. They're telling me you got all the information that you need on that. All right, a little mini reading. This is general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So, yeah, just speak your truth. Speak your truth. You have nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. It's all about presentation, how you approach it. Like, I notice when people come at me and they're defensive and they're angry and upset, I'm gonna match that right back, and I'm gonna come right back at you with the same type of energy. You come at me with like love and kindness, then I'm gonna come right back at you with love and kindness. So that's why I try to be loving and kind to everybody, because that's how I want them to react and respond to me, because I've been in those situations where people have not been so nice and kind. All right, so anyway, speak your truth, learning to say no and setting boundaries. All right, moving on. Yoga. So some yoga poses: the fish pose, the shoulder stand, the lion pose, and the bridge. Oh, it's 33 minutes. Cool. All right. Also the bridge pose, plow pose, cat and cow pose. All right, then we've got affirmations. So I have one of those washable marker for the mirror pens, like a whole bunch, like colored different colors. So every week, I actually didn't do it this Sunday, but it's 4:12. It feels like it's so much later out. This darn daylight savings thing just kind of like throws me off. Anyway, so with the markers on the mirror, usually Sundays I clean my bathroom, and when I clean off my mirror, I wipe off the affirmations that I had for the week. So these are some affirmations that you could write if you're feeling your throat chakra is closed. Excuse me, as I'm burping, the energy is moving around. Excusez-moi. So these are some for the throat chakra. You can write on your mirror if you have, or window, whatever your heart desires. I am able to calmly and effectively speak my truth. I am able to calmly and effectively speak my truth. I live an honest, authentic, wholehearted life. I live an honest, authentic, wholehearted life. My voice matters. Say that nice and loud. My voice matters. My words are powerful. My words are powerful. I express myself clearly and openly. I express myself clearly and openly. I choose authenticity over perfection. I choose authenticity over perfection. And there are so many more. You can Google them. I have a Pinterest page. I think it's Sandy Deller. I'm not really sure. But it's got a lotus flower with a dragonfly on it. And so, oh wait, I think my chakra boards actually might be secret. But anyway, if you could just go on Pinterest and look up throat chakra affirmations, or whichever chakra you're working with and you feel you need some affirmations for that. All right. When the throat chakra opens, you are likely to find words effortlessly flowing out, and you won't be able to help saying what you think. Oh, just be careful with that. Be very careful with that, because as a truth speaker, you gotta just be careful. Like, really practice the pause. Like, where somebody says something, you pause, like count to 3 really slowly in your head before you reply. Sometimes you just have to stand there and not say anything. Yeah. Okay, you may also find yourself unable to stop talking or singing, whereas in the past, you may have been biting your tongue. Sudden creative rushes and a need to communicate and express yourself through any form of your voice, via singing, speaking, writing, and so on, are surefire signs your throat chakra is opening. Since this chakra also rules our inner voice as well as our ears, be prepared to hear your conscious much more loudly. Having a journal nearby or on hand can be useful during the process of opening and aligning and realigning your throat chakra, because you may have many intuitive and creative ideas. Oh yeah, like when I was up in Rhode Island and had my own apartment, I was in there for, it was January to December. So just about 12 months, because it was December 4th that I moved out. But I filled up 9 books of writing, and yeah, it was intense. So I highly recommend it. If you've gotten this far, it's like almost 40 minutes into the video, and you're on this journey with me, and you're part of the collective that's with me and opening up, awakening, I highly recommend. You probably already have a journal. All right. So emotional turbulence is to be expected. Just let it all flow. You're going to be high, low, high, low. But that's expected, to be expected, because a lot is going to come up. Anything that you've been suppressing. Like I said, I was suppressing stuff from when I was in kindergarten. So, yeah, because nobody listened to me. Nobody heard me. So if nobody's listening to you, feel like you're not being heard, you feel like nobody's listening to you, maybe you might want to start your own YouTube channel and then get into making your own videos and see, see what comes out. Yeah. We're all on this journey together. In the case of an underactive throat chakra, as you start to speak your truth and express your real feelings, you may experience the release of suppressed emotions. You may scream, roar, shout, let it all out. All the things you have suppressed for who knows how long. You may also find yourself crying a lot. Oh yes, like fetal position, snot running out your nose, bawling your eyes out, crying. Yeah, embrace it. Let it out. Let it out. Like your vagus nervous system. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, there's a book I'm reading on it right now. I don't know, it's over there. I don't feel like getting up right this second, but it's, your body will thank you for releasing it. Yes. This will be emotionally draining, but it will be temporarily emotionally draining. But will also be very cathartic. Oh God, yeah. I don't regret any of it. I really don't, because, and it's interesting because you think like, oh yeah, I'm being my best. I'm at my best self. But then it's like something else falls away and something else happens, like tower moment happens and whatever, and then you're the fool again. And it's like, oh, okay. Taking that layer off of that onion and peeling it away and finding that true sweetness inside. It's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Okay, very cathartic. Helping you feel much better, and you'll be able to hear your intuition much more clearly and have more creative insights. Yes. It's that pain with a purpose. For sure. Pain with a purpose. That would be a cool tattoo. Pain with a purpose. How would you draw that? Oh, if you have an idea, send it to me. I'd love to see it. Yo, pain with a purpose. I like that. All right. As you balance an overactive throat chakra, you may feel guilt and shame from prior interactions. Oh boy, did I ever. Guilt and shame. Oh, but when you see and learn and where that is held in your body, and like, oh, you just want to release it. Trust me, release it. You gotta just let yourself go through with it. Like, breathe, deep breathing through, like into your belly, deep breathing through the shame, and it'll be worth it. Okay. And the guilt, yes. It could also be, like, I just want to say something about guilt. Like, guilt, and again, this goes back to the root chakra with sex. And it could be like a religious guilt. Like, so needing to let that go. Yeah. Sorry guys, this is just getting some visions. I'm gonna just leave that. As you balance an overactive throat chakra, you may feel guilt and shame from prior interactions, and you may also experience emotional pain as you process your feelings. Please note any healing crisis is temporary and is a necessary part of resetting your mind, body, and soul. It's that rebirth and that transformation. All right, so let's get into our Speak Your Truth meditation. So that's on page 103. Speak your truth. Get yourself into a comfy spot if you haven't already. Although I'm sure you probably are. I don't think you'd be really listening to this in your car while you're driving. Although I don't know, maybe you will be, but I don't recommend meditating while you're driving. All right, speak your truth. Your word is your wand, and what you speak is potent medicine for the world. Oh, excuse me. Recognizing the power of spoken words is vital to your personal expansion and manifestation. Surrender to your own medicine today by acknowledging what needs to be spoken. This meditation is best practiced in a seated position and in a place where you are free to speak out loud. Just gonna ring our chime again. Call upon my angels, my ancestors, all those of the highest good of the collective. Archangel Michael's here, Archangel Gabriel's here, Archangel Metatron is here. They said, we got your back. We got your back. Archangel Raphael, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm hearing we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You know, here he is, a whiz of a whiz. So if ever a whiz there was, if ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, I have no idea why that came through, but anyway, that's for somebody. To begin, let's begin again. Allow your eyelids to become heavy. Lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. And drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Your hands should be palms up in your lap, in mudra, or resting. And here is the mudra for the throat chakra. It is Dhyana mudra, connecting the tips of your thumbs and interlacing your fingers on the inside of your hands. So here, I'll just show you with mine. Like that. Okay, don't mind me. Not gonna put makeup on just for a video. Love you guys, but I love my face more. I don't know, I just, even though like I use Bare Minerals, but then there's others that I use, I just think, okay, we're supposed to be meditating, Sandy, stop. Okay. Take a deep breath in. I'll cleanse that out. Draw your attention to your breath and allow any busy thoughts on your mind to be still. Take a few deep breaths into your throat. With each exhale, relax the muscles in your neck that hold up your head. Imagine your breath washing over your collarbone, shoulders, and the front, back, and sides of your neck. Let your muscles relax. With each exhale, allow your energy to flow down your arms, through your palms, and out your fingertips. Think of a truth that you would like to acknowledge today. Perhaps it is unspoken words between friends, family, or an ex-partner, or a recent personal revelation with ancestral origins, or from childhood trauma. Travel further back to access deeper truths that are longing to be set free. Whisper, speak, sing, shout, or scream. Do this out loud to be your own witness. Take one last giant breath in. And on your exhale, release your breath back to earth. If you wish, seal your practice with a powerful throat mantra. For example, I am heard. Open your eyes if they were closed, and with a soft gaze, come into a reflective space of awareness. Acknowledge what you perceived during your meditation. This is a perfect time to assess how you feel after releasing your truths into the world. Take a few moments to feel into that space before going about your day. And you can also journal. I recommend journaling. That has always helped me in the past and now when trying to especially speak my truth when I feel like I'm not being heard by the people around me or the world around me. So, alright, I hope you guys found this helpful and peaceful and truthful, or I guess authentic. I don't know. Okay, I'll put my info below. Again, if you would like to participate in the Violet Flame healing jar, you can send me the information. If you want to just send your name and I'll put your name in there, and meditate on that at night. So it'll be every night that I'll be meditating on it with Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain. So, and then whichever other archangels wish to be with me that night. All right, so I'm going to post the solar plexus next, and then the heart chakra, which is interesting because the heart chakra is the center. So I always do things like remixed. I do my own thing and kind of put my own spin on it, if you will. So I went really out of order this time. I was guided. I started with the crown chakra, then we did the root chakra, then the third eye, then the sacral, then now I'm guided to do the solar. Oh, we did the throat chakra. We just did the throat. Now I'm gonna do the solar plexus and then the heart next. All right, guys. I hope you are staying safe and staying well. If you would like a Reiki session, please reach out. And if you would like a personal reading, you can also reach out. Relax, I'm a Reiki master. All right, that was on my business card in case you missed that video. So, all right, here to help balance us all out. All right, stay safe, stay well, and until next time, bye-bye for now.